Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Poyraz Özkan from Alterna team. I'm the co-founder, and this is my colleague, Marty Jesoy. We are here to present you Alterna CX, the software to improve customer experience for insurers. So for insurers, customer experience is a unique challenge. Their interactions with the customers is not as ongoing, as frequent like other service organizations like banks. They are less frequent, and when the number of interactions start going up, it's usually that there is something negative, something potentially terrible happening in the lives of the customers. For example, a car accident, a home-related issue, or a property-related damage. And the experiences that the customers have during these interactions have a big impact on their renewal-related behavior. Also, most of the customers' experience with the insurer is directly not with the insurer, but with the third parties that are part of the insurer, just like they're, as mentioned by Connie, the inspectors, tow service agents, or independent service agents. And the problem again here is the relation and the experience of the customer is directly not with the insurer itself, but with a third party, and the insurer does not have a full knowledge and full control about what's going on and what can go on during, within this interaction. And finally, with customers. The customers are much more vocal about their experiences, sharing those experiences out in social media and in other internet sites, and spreading out bad news and also good news really fast. And the insurers need to catch up with this information and do something about it. So to overcome these challenges and to deliver a consistent customer experiences, insurers need to be able to capture on a real-time basis what's happening during the customer's experience for insurer-controlled and non-insurer-controlled touchpoints on a real-time basis. And once they understand or detect low-performance areas, they need to be able to take recovery action in the right time and prevent customer loss and increase customer loyalty. Our solution, Alterna CX, is actually here to bridge the gap for insurers. So Alterna CX is a software platform to measure and manage customer experience. With Alterna CX, insurers can collect real-time feedback from their customers across their journeys through up to 10 different channels, information about their experience right after that experience, transaction-specific feedback. And with our text analytics capabilities, insurers can go beyond sentiment tracking for content, text-related content within internet, social media, and free text. And then they can categorize customer feedback into what we call actionable buckets, just like in a structured response coming from a survey, indicating what is that experience related with, which journey stage it is, what product it is related to, or which type of personnel it's related with. And all of this information from texts and surveys comes together in a live dashboard in Alterna CX that is open to executives and any other people in the organization to benchmark the customer experience real-time through this platform. And within that, as a result of this tracking, our customers can also track through our action management if there is low performance areas. They can use the action management part of Alterna CX to take recovery action before the trends become irreversible. And all of these are fully used, designed and managed through the Alterna CX's customer interface, which can be managed fully by the users. So how does it look like? Let's see. So the first thing a customer sees, a client of ours sees when they open the Alterna CX is what we call the dashboard for voice of customer. The top end part shows the enterprise level KPIs and performance feedbacks such as Net Promoter Score or CSAT across the enterprise showing a performance. And as you drill down, you have other journey-based widgets which show, for example, this emotional curve or heat maps show the customer experience performance throughout the journey with the customer. For example, starting from interest and going down to the renewal process. Alterna CX collects all these feedbacks from the customers and puts it into this emotional curve. And from here, customer experience executives or digital executives can track where the problem is within the specific part of the journey.
So for this particular situation, you can see that in the overall journey, the majority of the problems are located in the claims part. And when I go around to see where is the lowest performance point, it's in the repair service. So as an executive, what I can do is I can go to my channels or even my partners and go drill down. So it's in claims. So it's about the repair service. So this is a third party. So I'm going to go drill down to my third parties. I'm talking about my services again. And when I see that the service 2 here is having a major problem, so I need to be taking action in that moment with this service and maybe give them trainings and focus on these parts.
So, this was just like a drill down performance of the Alterna CX. What's better is you can combine the customers' feedbacks into the same screen as well, coming from surveys or other texts. And you can also, benchmark, what score from NPS and what is the score from the NPS surveys and what is the customer's comments, and then you can have a more realistic understanding about what's going on with the lives of the customer and take feedback. So this is just one page of the Alterna CX dashboards. These are role-based dashboards, so everyone keeps and tracks their own or personal level performance. So if you take one step behind, the data that is generating these dashboards is coming from the survey management part of Alterna CX. Here we see the My Surveys part. So what we wanted to do here is to give the users the power to design and manage the customer experience or user experience activities right from this console. So from here, the users can define what research they want to take or manage existing ones, go and select the target audience for that research, like the ones you can see here. And through our integration with your internal data resources, you're internally selecting these target segments from your own source. And once you decide which ones to target, you can then go out and select and pick up the communications that you would like to take out to these customers. Within communications, what we're trying to do is you can use up to 10 different channels. You can select what type of communication preferences you would like to use for specific customers and what are global communications that you want to use for customers within the specific console. So you can meet your customers' privacy preferences and also their channel preferences. Currently, with Alterna CX, we are supporting channels including digitals such as web, social, mobile, touchpoints, and also traditional channels such as IVR, live agent for call centers, and also QR codes. And once you have the invitations as well, you can also handle the response of the client's survey responses from Alterna CX in the quota management section. What we're trying to do here is to ensure representativeness of the results that are coming from the customer feedbacks. So again, you can define or set different rules for ensuring the representativeness of the answers coming back from the customers through this part of Alterna CX. And this can be used for different type of uses. For example, some of our clients use this part for employee performance management of the field sales force. Some others use it for market research related purposes. Whatever the purpose they're using it for, it's possible to cater it with Alterna CX's flexible self-survey design module. Now, you combine all of these, and as Connie said, you have prepared your research and you're ready to go. But with Alterna CX, you can also take actions based on the feedbacks that are coming as a result of the research from here in this action management part. Here, again, the self-service console helps you pick what type of rules you would like to have alerts for within the specific part of the organization for different use cases based on what scores the clients are giving you. Currently, this part is including numerical scores, but soon we're going to add text-based scores, which are going to also be used for alerting different parts of the organization. And all these alerts can be used and notified to different audiences in the organization through SMS, email, or within the application themselves. So I've shown you, the alert part of the Alterna CX, the self-service management part of the CX, and also the dashboard part of the Alterna CX. Alterna CX is currently live in Sompo Japan Insurance Company in Turkey, as well as 2 other financial services clients and 3 other clients. And thank you.